Alright.
Mine's already going, just in case you don't drop any F-bomb. Oh, C bomb. Wait.
Yep, things, keep the swearing to the minimum. That's what we like here. Anyway, welcome. Hello. This is Project Swift coming to you from DotA's hard in-house matches on the Wednesday night. Co-casting with me for this match is Cheewilly. Hello, Cheewilly.
Hello, Swift. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. And also, hello out there to Cheewilly's channel. I believe I'm co-casting on his channel, so, yes.
Oh, there's all of 2 viewers. It's very packed over there.
All good. That's alright. The DotA is hard YouTube channel just ticked over to 1,000 views today, so woohoo!
Oh, very nice.
That's my plug. But yeah, it's going great for all those people who don't know. DotA is hard, for those of you who might be watching Cheewilly's thing or this thing on YouTube. DotA is hard, Australian DotA in-house group. Lots of fun, friendly players, fantastic. If you're fun and friendly, you want to learn, we accept all skill levels. We like teaching new players as well, so please come along, join, and have a fun, friendly environment. Join Facebook, join the Steam group, join, watch the YouTube channels, something else, DotA 2 chat. We have DotA is hard as the chat channel name, so come join and come play some games. It'll be great.
10 seconds remaining.
So, yes, I guess with all this we might actually have to talk about some DotA. So, ElusioNJESUS is going to be captaining the DotA team, and Fidelio, I believe it's Fidelio, is going to be captaining the Radiant team. So, I watched a bunch of these players a bunch of these players play the last game, and God, it was action-packed. We only had like 15 minutes of it, unfortunately, due to a disconnect, but holy cow, that was amazing. The 15 minutes of gameplay was great. There was like twice as many kills as there were minutes, and it was incredible. So much action. Anyway,
Definitely shaping up to be a very good game.
yeah, looking at the picks and bans, so we got bans of Batrider and Nyx Assassin on the DotA team, as well as Magnus and Darkseer. Ooh, Magnus and Darkseer being banned by the Radiant team. So serious anti-team fight heroes banned out there. So they might be going for like really strong team fight ganky type things, and we've got the pickup of the Lifestealer as well as the Lion, first 2 picks there. So see how that goes.
Looks like they'll probably be going for a aggressive tri-lane, I imagine.
Yes, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, Lifestealer is great in those aggressive tri-lane situations. So is the Lion with the dual disables of Impale and Hex.
10 seconds.
And we've got
As well, he can begin to roam as the game goes on. Pick up kills, get more experience, leave the Lifestealer to farm.
Yeah, that's true. Once the Lifestealer gets the upper hand in the lane, Lion is a fantastic hero to move off and start roaming. We've got a first pick of Keeper of the Light on the DotA team, and a second pick of Gyrocopter. So I was actually half expecting them to go Keeper of the Light Phantom Lancer, just because Phantom Lancer utterly destroys Lifestealer as a carry. But they opted to pick up the Gyrocopter.
I assume as well they're also going to go for a tri-lane. Looks like probably Keeper of the Light, tri-lane, Keeper of the Light, Gyrocopter and Rubik in a tri-lane, I imagine.
Yeah.
Unless they run Rubik mid.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if that is their tri-lane right there, running Gyrocopter as the carry. Both of the... no, yeah, I feel that would be an aggressive tri-lane as well, like really solid AoE push, but they might, if the Radiant team get another aggressive tri-lane hero, they might anticipate that, and because they've got so much AoE, they've got like the Flak Cannon from the Gyrocopter and the Illuminate from the Keeper of the Light, the Fade Bolt from the Rubik, because they have that AoE that's able to hit all 3 heroes. They might be looking to go tri-lane against tri-lane with that. Which,
with them being both aggressive, it'll be a very action-packed first 10 minutes of the game in the laning phase as well. Oh,
it'd be great. God, with the last game trying to keep up with everything, trying to keep up with all the action happening on the top lane with the dual lane against the tri-lane, it was awesome, it was great, and it was rather difficult as well. I was watching 2 heroes on minimal life run further and further away from each other as they were both chased by the enemy carries. And it was like, which one's gonna be first blood? Which one's gonna be first blood?
I feel like they really should have swapped out their dual lane there with the Bounty Hunter, because they were never going to win that tri-lane versus dual lane.
Yeah, well, I'm probably going to post that 15 minutes just because it was great. So if you're watching this on the YouTube, please go back and check the previous game and have a look at what we're talking about. Because yeah, they picked a bounty hunter, which I sort of called as it was going to be going off lane, and then when they picked, I thought that the other team were going to be running the long lane Darkseer, but yeah, when they picked the final few heroes, it's like, oh, it would be great if they ran an aggressive tri-lane and then put the Darkseer safe lane against the Bounty Hunter. And then that is what they did, and it was great, and it was fantastic, and it worked so well for them. But yes, I fully agree with you, and they should have swapped it. I think they should have swapped out the Bounty Hunter, and possibly even put the dual lane of Wisp and Chaos Knight mid up against the Storm Spirit, I think, and put Invoker in the bottom lane up against the Darkseer. Could have completely swapped the lane.
Yeah, that definitely would have been interesting.
Hmm.
But anyway, back to this game.
Yeah, anyway, we should talk about this game.
Yeah. It looks like the Dire is trying to ban out mid heroes. They've banned out the Templar Assassin, and maybe an off lane with Clockwork. I'm not sure about the Clockwork ban there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not really feeling the Clockwork ban either, unfortunately. But yeah, they've obviously wanted to opt out. They do have 3 heroes that are seriously affected by Clockwork's cogs. But yeah, and they've banned out the Templar Assassin, so the Radiant team are still looking for that mid lane hero, while the Radiant team are banning out those off-laners. So they've banned out Tidehunter, they've banned out Beastmaster, so they're banning out the off-lane heroes.
Yeah, and also teamfight as well. So with the Ravage, of course, Tidehunter is a massive teamfight presence, and Beastmaster as well, with his stun, able to just pick off one hero.
Yeah, I think that Beastmaster was a ban specifically against like the Lifestealer counter, because Beastmaster's ultimate is a fantastic counter to Lifestealer. Final ban of Queen of Pain as well as the Lone Druid as well. So Lone, I don't know. I wasn't feeling the Lone Druid ban either, but it is possible, I guess. Yeah. Queen of Pain ban, I think, is a valid ban with the AoE team fight that the Dire team has got going at the moment. I think Queen of Pain was a good ban.
They possibly need a mid as well, so you could see them maybe thinking, oh, we'll ban out a mid hero.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this see how this goes. I've just got a couple of messages from people watching it, and people are saying, saying what I'm thinking. It's like, I'm amazed that the Dire team hasn't picked a Phantom Lancer yet. Going for that Keeper of Light Phantom Lancer combo, but yeah, no, I guess they've just opted against it. They don't want to run the Phantom Lancer against this lineup or in this lineup. So they might probably have something else planned.
80-minute game, I guess.
Yeah, didn't want to sit there and farm and farm and farm and farm. But they've picked up the Night Stalker, so Night Stalker's probably going to be running mid, I'm guessing. And we've got Bounty Hunter, so Bounty Hunter's probably going to be, yeah, on the off lane. I still haven't decided if they're running an aggressive tri-lane or not, so we'll see how that goes.
I think with Jakiro they probably will be.
Yeah, Jakiro
using the Ice Path as well as the stuns to catch heroes out of position.
Yes, that is true. The long range of Ice Path is fantastic for catching people out and then setting up the stun from Lion. So I think they will be making the most of that. So probably Bounty Hunter on the safe lane farm, I think.
Most likely, yeah. He'll be, of course, ganking as soon as he hits level 6, hopefully. It looks like they're definitely going for a ganking lineup with the Lifestealer and the Lion and the Jakiro.
Yes.
Definitely not a team fight oriented team there.
I'm excited, and they've got a pick of Nature's Prophet, so they're probably... Nature's Prophet, well, hang on. Wait, what? That's thrown me off.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the synergy there.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing they could be running Nature's Prophet on the off lane. I mean, you can run a Nature's Prophet on the off lane, but he excels in the jungle, so I don't know if they'll be... If they do run him in the jungle, I have not the slightest idea what the lanes are going to be.
5 seconds remaining.
It's been a popular thing recently. If you lose the off lane, say if you're going against a tri lane, then they'll just give up all the tri.
Yeah, give it up completely. And we've got a counter pink of Tinker. So Tinker was, I think, was pretty much the mid lane to directly counter the Nature's Prophet global. So what they could be doing is Nature's Prophet in the jungle. They could be running Rubik solo mid, Night Stalker solo top, like in the solo farming lane, and then Gyrocopter and Keeper of the Light in the the aggro lane, so a dual aggro lane. That's my prediction for the Dire team. Could be way off, but that's what I'm gonna throw out there.
See how out.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on that. I don't think I'm putting much money on it, but I will do that.
5 seconds remaining.
I am excited to see.
The Radiant team is much more obvious.
Go ahead.
The Radiant team's lanes are obvious.
Yeah, it's much more readable with the Radiant teams. Apparently people are stream sniping you. Stop stream sniping, people. If you're watching it and you know that the delay is only like 5 seconds. Titch, titch, titch. Well, now we're going to see if anybody is stream sniping. They will obviously run off and snag the Nature's Prophet in the jungle. If they know exactly where the Nature's Prophet is, I'm on to all of you, and I'm watching all of you. Ooh, Nature's Prophet's been pulled some clarities. That's kind of cool. So he is going jungling. Anyway, while Cheewilly's dealing with his stream thing at the moment, I'm going to call out the team. So we've got Fidelio, the captain of the Radiant team, playing the Jakiro. We've got the Rank playing Bounty Hunter, with Banana going on the Lion, and EJ playing the Lifestealer. So they're going a defensive tri-lane. And Aram playing the Tinker. Oh! I know what's going on here. I've seen this combo. It's the Bounty Hunter Tinker combo. Oh, I know what's going on here. I'll revisit that in a moment. We've got ElusioNJESUS playing the Jungle Nature's Prophet with the Illuminati on Rubik. Dr. Alco taking Keeper of the Light. Invisible will be on Gyrocopter. And Chef Liege. God, I'm going to get that right the first time one day. Chef Liege is on the Night Stalker solo mid. So, for fans of DotA is Hard and for regulars of DotA is Hard, especially when we started out, you may have seen this combo a few times coming out from EJ, one of the players on the Radiant team. So the combo basically is Tinker Bounty Hunter. So Bounty Hunter, whenever there's any of those standoffs or you're pushing into the enemy team, Bounty Hunter makes most of the track, puts track on 1 or 2 heroes, so it sort of illuminates the enemy team, and then Tinker just sits there and goes Soul Ring Missile, Soul Ring Missile, Soul Ring Missile, Soul Ring Missile, and it really, really softens up the enemy team, ready for any pushes. So that is what's going on there. And, God, no! So we've got a defensive tri-lane of Lion, Nakes, and Jakiro, while we've also got a defensive tri-lane of Gyrocopter, Keeper of the Light, and Rubik. So they've completely, they've completely abandoned the bottom lane. So Cheewilly was correct. You were correct if you're still here and not playing with your stream at the moment. But yes.
No, I'm back.
You're back. So you were completely correct. They've completely just stuff the bottom lane. The Dire have gone, nah, stuff the bottom lane, we're gonna throw a jungle instead. Good pick.
Well, the offlane farm on the jungle is very unreliable, so it's better, I think, that they get the levels. The tri-lane carry is still not going to get that much farm or level since there's 2 other heroes hanging around, so it might be a smart strategy. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, well, I want to see how quickly the Radiant team pick up and go, oh, we're not actually laning against any opponents, and the supports spear off and go and do something else and just leave the Lifestealer here to free farm.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll be able to do some roaming and ganking at some point.
Yeah, they should be making...
Definitely a strength of Lion.
Yeah, make the most of this. Jakiro's not as good at roaming and ganking, but God Lion is good at it, so the two of them could spear off using... what do we got here? Yeah, that's basically it, what we're saying here. So, yeah, getting the two supports off to sort of start ganking. So we've got here Lion with an Invis rune up against the Night Stalker. Tinker's doing a little bit of harass, but Night Stalker's in under the tower, so he's not quite able to make the most of that. Bounty Hunter is trying to get that farm, trying to block these. What's that? That's a Dire. So Dire dewarded the pull here. So I'm not even yes, Bounty Hunter did bring up Observer Wards to block that pull.
It looks like it's still going to be first. Oh, they just sorry to interrupt. It looked like they were almost going to get first blood here, middle.
That's all right. Yeah, I saw the Lion
just escaped.
Yes, I've seen it. Sorry about that. I missed it, but yeah, if things like that, just call it out quickly. Let me know. Let me know. I want to catch the action. Yeah.
No problem.
I saw the Lion heading up towards the Nature's Prophet with the Invis rune, but I guess he turned around and went back on the Night Stalker. I missed it, unfortunately. But yes, Night Stalker does sneak away on very little life. Doing a little bit of bottle crows, dropped his bottle on the ground. Brought himself a salve and
Playing it very dangerous there.
Yeah.
It's only going to take one rocket.
That is true. Bounty Hunter was sitting in the trees there. Did you see that? Bounty Hunter was just sitting in those trees, chopped down one tree, was sitting in there getting the soaking up the experience in that spot.
Yeah, not a bad idea. As long as he gets the levels, he can't be too worried about the farm. Tracker's going to catch him up very quickly if he starts getting kills.
That is the way. Once you hit level 6, go roaming, get those ganks, get that extra track gold, and that makes up for your lack of farm in the first sort of 10 minutes-ish of the game. Oh, Tinker's on very low life going up against the Night Stalker. Oh, Nature's Prophet teleports in, is going to get that first blood on the Tinker. Does it! Good teleport in, good sprout, good use of the gank.
Yeah, perfect use of Nature's Prophet's strength there.
Yes. Excellent work by the Night Stalker going in, and excellent communication by the Dire team, making sure that the Nature's Prophet does know what's going on, and teleports in to help out. So I'm going to bring up last hits, there we go. So right now Lifestealer is rightedly so leading the last hits by about 10 last hits. Up against the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter's not doing too badly. The next two are Gyrocopter and Nature's Prophet. So they're the next two on the board. Not doing too badly, so I'm just kind of curious.
Her kill's going to come out in the middle and...
Mid lane?
Yeah, sorry.
Nope, that's right.
Out Night Stalker.
Alright, getting a bit of revenge.
Doing some excellent roaming here.
Yes, and Jakiro's opted to... Jakiro was top? Yes, Jakiro opted to go top and sort of help out the Bounty Hunter, but wasn't achieving too much up there. This Sentry Ward is just out of range of that Observer Ward. Observer Ward coming down, blocking this pull, and Bounty Hunter's doing a bit of harass on the Rubik. Lots of pings happening. So they're in the middle of the jungle here. This sentry can't see the Ops Ward, I think.
No, I think it can. They might just not be able to get range. It's run out now, though. So.
Yeah, ran out anyway, so that's all good. Sentry Wards do have a very... So yeah, that's all the range on it. So it wouldn't have been able to see that Observer Ward.
It might have been when the hero was standing...
Yeah, standing like uphill. Yeah.
Then they had the view.
Good point. Anyway.
Looks like a gang might be coming out on mid.
Yes, oh, Night Stalker.
Comes out, Ice Path.
Follow up.
And Rocket, Laser, something.
Anything. Oh, good use of Bottle. The use of Bottle there was amazing, and Jakiro taking a lot of damage from both the Nature's Prophet and the tower.
Very unfortunate there for the Radiant, just missing out on that kill.
Oh, they used all their fire in the one go and didn't have anything to just finishing them off. But yes, that was expert use of the Bottle by the Night Stalker. Made the most of each time between auto attacks. Got one or two bottle ticks out of each one, so that kept him alive. That was fantastic play by the Night Stalker there.
The supports from Dire, as well as Prophet and NS, need to go down and gank that Lifestealer, because look how much farm he's got at the moment. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, hello. That was unexpected. Hello, Dan.
Hey.
But yes, good point there. And the moment? Yeah, sure, why not? Apparently Dan's joining us.
Hey, Dan.
Anyway, yeah, so good teleport in by the Nature's Prophet. That was a good point, keeping up the support and helping out. Gyrocopter's opted to not get... He's got a bit of an interesting build. What it had... I like getting the 1 point in homing missile as well as the 1 point in rocket barrage and then maxing flak cannon, especially when you're going the carry role. What do you think about that? I'm interested to get a second opinion.
If he's using it to farm, perhaps, then that might make sense. He hasn't really got the damage, I think, for flak cannon to be of any real use early game, which is why most people pick up homing missile, as well as for the kills. But I mean, he's doing very well on the farm, so it's possible it might work out. But I think homing missile would have been a better choice.
I think even if you're not going to max homing missile, getting at least 1 level in it, I think is great because you can open up fights from the trees. Cooldown coming in on the hero.
In a tri-lane as well.
That cooldown missed the Tinker. They tell her use cooldown. Oh, so much damage going on the Gyrocopter. That is
completely caught out of position there.
Boom! And right now, Rubik's taking a lot of damage from that Invis Tinker. Invis Tinker is going to get the kill while Gyrocopter gets the last hit on the Bounty Hunter and the Tinker. That's a triple kill going to the Gyrocopter. That's going to increase his farm a lot.
Yeah, I think that definitely went the way of the Dire there.
Oh, definitely.
Good trade any day.
In the meantime, the
yeah,
lifestealer...
So he was using the flak cannon to farm.
So you're getting those last hits. It is a fantastic farming skill because you can farm and harass at the same time. It is great. And but yeah, just looking, the lifestealer has a fair bit of farm. He's leading the last hits by almost 20, so at least 15. So he's doing quite well. Especially the next...
Sitting on just over 2,000 gold.
Yeah, so he's probably saving up for something decent. Might be going something like, I don't know, he might be saving up for something solid or just go then nice safe armlet. Whatever he needs something to give him a bit more life. He doesn't have much life at the moment. Especially up against this team because they do a lot of burst damage on the Dire team. So he's going to need some sort of life, some sort of health. Might opt for a drums, and drums might be a good choice.
Yeah, it's definitely a safe mid-game option if that's the way he wants to play it. I don't know whether he'll be trying to go for more of an end-game. Meanwhile, mid though, looks like, yes, Night Stalker is caught out diving.
Yes, did manage to catch that one. There was a lot of good nukes, lot of nukes coming straight in while the lifesteal was pounding on the Night Stalker. So, good kill there. Pings on this mid tower. Is someone going to deny it? Yes, they do get the deny. Vote on Lion for the most valuable player.
Please let us know your thoughts on this. Unfortunately, we don't have the in-game fancy stuff that the good studio has yet, but you never know, with time.
Yep, this time next week, see how it goes. Maybe not next week, but opting up.
Maybe.
Yeah. So what? Gyrocopter just picked up a Yasha, so Gyrocopter is going that Manta style build, and which I think they don't have much AoE on the enemy team. The Tinker does have the March of the Machines, but has gone ganking build, has gone heat-seeking missile and laser, so won't have that March of the Machines up for a little while. They do have the Jakiro for the AoE as well, but other than that, it's not a whole lot. So I feel that the Manta style is a good pick. Right now, Lifestealer and Gyrocopter are trading a little bit. Bounty Hunter comes in. Right now, Lifestealer is doing so much damage to that Night Stalker, but Night Stalker has the movement speed up.
Up an armlet, so that's definitely helping out.
Yeah. Oh, Rubik goes down in like 3 hits. 3 hits, and Night Stalker goes down as well. And Rubik's in a bit of a dangerous situation.
Wounds here. Oh, Ice Path.
Good Ice Path, catching him on the tip. Just the tip. Lifestealer, unfortunately.
Armlet toggling here on EJ.
Yes, I did notice while he was chasing the who was it? While he was chasing the Keeper of Light, he did leave his armlet on for the whole time that he was chasing, so he was losing a lot of life there, but did toggle it and used his Infest to gain his life back. Gyrocopter just snagged the kill on Lion. I completely missed that one.
The line was just totally caught out of position. All it took was a rocket barrage.
Oh,
to be
okay.
melted.
I guess this is there. You see that damage from rocket barrage. I think this is one of the correct games to be playing with rocket barrage because catching the bounty hunter lion or Jakiro or even the Tinker out of position, you can just shred them with that rocket barrage. It does like 600 damage on level 4 if you can hit every single rocket. It's rather incredible.
Yeah, it's a fantastic spell for catching people out of position, which is exactly what Gyrocopter loves to do.
Yes. Some, like, back when he first came out, some favourite tricks, you just send a missile on someone and people back away from the creep wave. They go, oh shit, there's a missile, and you just chase them, and as soon as they're away from the creep wave, you open up with a rocket barrage and kill them. So, there was a long time there where people didn't really know how to deal with Gyrocopter, and now that his build is changing up and you can level him in so many different ways, it's still difficult to deal with Gyrocopter, so give him a try. If you don't know, if you're relatively new to this game, or even if you don't play Gyrocopter that often, just give him a go. Change up your skill build, do something different, and people will be caught out.
Yeah, so it looks like the Dire is definitely pushing their advantage in the mid-game. They've taken down 3 towers already.
That is true.
Which is... Like, Night Stalker definitely has the strength during the mid-game, so they probably want to keep this going, try and snowball perhaps.
Yeah, looking for that snowball. It has ticked over to daytime now, so Night Stalker won't be getting won't be too useful. He didn't have a fantastic first night. He's 1 for 3 at the moment, so didn't have that great first night, but other heroes on the team like Gyrocopter and Nature's Prophet have definitely picked up the slack. Gyrocopter has got that really fast Yasha, has picked up an Ogre Club, so might be going a Sanjin Yasha, or could be going for a Black King Bar as well. While Nature's Prophet...
Black King Bar would be far more sensible.
I think it would be much more sensible, but you never know. While Nature's Prophet has picked up a Mechanism and a Hand of Midas. Did manage to trade the bottom tower though. The Radiant did manage to pick up the bottom tower, so that's a little bit of a hedge fund bringing them back towards. Right now, the gold is 3,000 in the Dire's favour. So, Radiant need to get those outside towers and try and bring themselves back into this game. Lifestealer so close to going down from Nature's Prophet's ultimate there.
Oh wow.
Was like half a second out of an armlet toggle of dying, so very close to dying to that Nature's Prophet ultimate. Gyrocopter's doing good here. They've stacked the creep camp. They've stacked the ancient camp for him, using 4 heroes to farm it. So they are sharing the experience, but Gyrocopter is getting the farm.
Yeah, so this is a way to get some of your supports some levels if they are under-leveled from doing a tri-lane like they were.
Yes, it is a great way. Another great way is if you stack all these creep camps here, like all the jungle camps, you can stack those and then clear them with the supports nearby as well. So similar strategy, and it's much easier for most carry heroes. Gyrocopter has the option of taking out those seriously hard creeps, like the ancient creeps, because of his flat cannon.
Although the roaming and ganking is working well, the supports on the Radiant and Dire are both the same levels, so 2 different strategies working evenly well.
That is true, just having a quick look here. As you can see, the Jakiro and Lion are only level 6, while Keeper of Light and Rubik are only level 5, so the Dire supports are actually a lower level than the Radiant ones, despite the heavy ganking and the extra kills on the Dire team.
Looks like they're going to be trying and pushing the tower mid. Boots of Travel already up on the Tinker.
Yes. That's, yeah, not incredibly fast boots of travel. Ooh, Gyrocopter being pinged by the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter really wants to go on him. Oh, Bounty Hunter's blocking the stack there. Just stood there with his Shadow Walk on. In the meanwhile, I'm missing all this action in the mid lane. Nice stun by Lion.
That's okay. Bit of use of Void by the Night Stalker there. You need to use it second, but unfortunately he opened with it, so Gyro was able to teleport out. But just taken out by that Finger of Death does so much damage.
Zap! Yeah, that was good use, good use of Boots of Travel by the Tinker, teleported in behind the Night Stalker and really opened up that fight there, so good use there. But this Keeper of the Light with those Illuminates is really keeping the enemy team, like, back. Wiped off.
He just misses out there.
Oh, just missed what? I missed it, damn.
No, he just missed the kill, it's okay. He was about one hit away from killing the Nature's Prophet. He managed to teleport out.
Ah, well. I was watching the Lion just got smashed by a Keeper of the Light Illuminate and copped like 2/3 of his health.
An action-packed game. Action going on everywhere. Any more than two commentators.
Yeah, sort of start needing people to keep track all over the place. Needs 3 separate streams to be watching at once or something. Lifestealer had picked up an Invis rune, but did get hit by a Nature's Prophet ultimate while in the enemy jungle with an Invis rune. So if that's not like warning bells going off there, I don't know what is.
Looks like teams aren't really sure what they're going to do.
Well, I think the Dire team have, not the Dire, the Radiant team have a fair idea. Look at that Ancient stack. There's at least 4 there on it. And go start farming it. The Tinker's making use of the March of the Machine, saying they might share it with the Lifestealer here. So the 2, maybe even the Bounty Hunter, at least 2 heroes getting this farm from this Ancient stack. So making good use of it in, from both teams in this Ancient stack. Lifestealer has picked up a Hyperstone, so we'll probably be going, I'm guessing, against that team, I'm going to be guessing he's going Assault Cuirass, I think.
Would be a very good pickup for him.
It would. Yeah, I would probably opt, maybe the Molyneux might help, because the Dire team do have some serious push capabilities. They have the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter is going for a Black King Bar, by the way. So they have the Gyrocopter as well as the Keeper of the Light, the Nature's Prophet, and the Rubik. So 4 really strong pushing heroes. So the Molyneux might help out a fair bit there, sort of with the counter push. But also, all those heroes have very low armor values. So the Assault Cuirass would just increase the damage that the Lifestealer and the rest of his team, especially the Bounty Hunter, by so much. So both of them would be great pickups.
Purchases a Blink Dagger.
Ah, yeah. So Tinker's opting for the... Have you seen the Boots of Travel Blink farming trick with Tinker before?
I haven't.
So pretty much you, oh, bit of action happening here, I will tell you after.
Actually going on in the middle yet?
Yes, dust is popped by the...
They're falling back.
Yes, taking a bit of poking from the Tinker there, those missiles. Lifestealer's game though, getting all up in their face, running straight into 4 heroes, followed up by the Tinker with those missiles. 2 heroes completely chased off all 4 of them. Going again, straight in the middle of 4 heroes, gets picked up and pulled out of the way. Bounty Hunter comes in, and right now a lot of marches, and Tinker does get that zap in the middle of all 4 heroes, straight on top of the Rubik. That was an interesting fight. Like 3 heroes managed to chase off, 2 heroes managed to chase off like 4. Lion coming in, taking so much damage from that Gyrocopter, but not before he gets that big zap on top of the Nature's Prophet and gets the kill there. But anyway, as I was saying previously, the Boots of Travel Blink combo with oh god damn it, so much fighting. I want to explain it, but there's too much action. Track on top of the Keeper of Light.
Say something, people.
I know, stop fighting, jeez. But Track on top of the Keeper of Light, it's going to make him so much more difficult for him to illuminate. Okay, they're backing off for the 3rd time now. Maybe I can say something. Okay, so with the Boots of Travel Blink, you Boots of Travel to a melee creep that's wandering up the lane or something, and then you shift Q Blink. So as soon as you teleport in, you blink into like a set of trees. So, for example, there you blink into like a set of trees, and then as you're in the trees, you send out your March of the Machines over the top of the wave. So you're very, very, very safe when you do March of the Machine push.
Ah, so it would help with survivability, not getting caught out.
Yeah, so that's the main idea of it, and especially up against heroes like Night Stalker, who can and Nature's Prophet, who can be there when Tinker teleports in, getting the Blink Dagger isn't a bad idea. I think it's a good pickup.
Speaking of playing safe and getting out of there, gives a good segue to Nature's Prophet, who has picked up a Shadow Blade.
Yes!
Looks like he'll definitely be putting pressure on the towers of the Radiant here.
Oh, I feel so. Nightstalker taking a lot of burst damage from both the Tinker, and then Nature's Prophet teleporting in behind. Tinker is in a bad situation right now. Uses that Blink Dagger to good effect, gets out of the way. Rocket's still chasing him, he's going to get donged. But, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is a satisfying noise.
And Jaro goes back to filling up stacks.
Yes, making the use of those stacks. I don't feel that the Shadow Blade was a great pickup on the Nature's Prophet because they do have the Bounty Hunter on the enemy team.
I suppose he'll be using it, hopefully, when the Bounty Hunter isn't there, and
yes.
just keeping up pressure on the base.
It is.
Yeah, that is a good point. He won't be able to use it to escape.
It is a great item for annoying the hell out of the enemy supports. I heard an argument, like there was an argument or a discussion going on for getting Shadow Blade on Nature's Prophet and like what the pros and what the cons were and things like that. And one of the pros is that it forces the enemy supports to spend money on dust and spend money on sentry wards, so they have to buy detection in order to be able to kill you. That was one of the major pros behind it, but yes, that pro is diminished a bit when you've got a Bounty Hunter on the enemy team. So
I personally really like it. That and what's the name of the item?
Shadow Amulet?
No, in combination with Shadow Blade.
The
Manta style, of course.
right, that one.
Just get those in a Necro book and you're pushing all day.
Yes, that is true. Also, the Shadow Blade is fantastic against enemy supports if you can pick it up really quickly, because that extra 175 damage that you do when you come out of the invis can really catch some supports off guard. You can sort of teleport in when they're dewarding and things like that, and just snap them with 175 crit from the Shadow Blade. Nightstalker's picked up some sentry wards. I don't know if he purchased them or not, but he's carrying them around, so that's interesting. Bit of food for thought there. So what's happening?
Anyone can support if they really want to.
That is true. Anyone can support and anyone can carry. It's just math's better some ways or another. Nightstalker has been having a hard time getting like any farmer any kills. It is the second night is almost over and he's 2 for 4, so 1 kill, 1 death, and I don't think he doesn't have any more assists than he did in the last night. So he's gone basically 12 minutes with 1 kill, 1 death trade. So he's having a difficult
I really feel
time.
like the DotA should be trying to smoke up around now during the night time while the Nature's Prophet puts pressure on these towers.
Yes.
Make the most of their roaming ganking abilities.
That would actually be a really good strategy, as Nature's Prophet like teleports in and pushes. If the other 4 of them smoke on their side of the river and then follow them towards the Nature's Prophet, sort of trying to catch out, say, the Tinker or any of the other people trying to go and snag the Nature's Prophet while he's on his own. So I think that would be a really good strategy, actually. I like that.
I'm a thinking man.
As you do. Tinker has picked up a Ghost Scepter, so Ghost Scepter up against their team, up against sort of Gyrocopter, Nature's Prophet. I don't know, I feel that the enemy team, like the Dire team, have a lot of nuking potential and a lot of like burst magic damage to sort of not make the Ghost Scepter a safe option. Right now, Lifestealer caught in the middle of it, caught in the middle of 3-4 heroes, gets silenced, doing a little bit of damage. He does have that Assault Cuirass. Oh, so much damage to the Rubik. Bounty Hunter's chasing after Nature's Prophet Air. As you see, Nature's Prophet did use the Shadow Blade, but he had the track on him, so no real getting away. Bit of caught by just the tip, and then a massive finger coming in from behind. Phrasing.
That sounds really awkward.
So I'm going to just sit there for a moment and let that one process. But anyway, that was a fantastic play by the Dire team. The Lifestealer, not the Dire team, sorry, the Radiant team. Lifestealer really got all up in their face, made the most of his tankiness from the armlet as well as the Assault Cuirass. And they did manage to get the kill.
He was taking hits from all 5 of them for a moment there.
Yeah, got in there, soaked up all that damage, soaked up all the big skills coming out from people. And then the supports walked in afterwards once all those big skills were spent. So that is how you use like an initiating tanky hero.
As well, lined them all up perfectly for an ice path by Jakiro there.
How many heroes did he snag in that ice path? It was like 3 or 4, I
saw
think.
At least 2, but possibly 3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. While we're talking about Jakiro quickly, there's a build that I've been using recently on Jakiro, especially when you're going a pushing team where you get 1 level in Ice Path, 1 level in Dual Breath, and then you max Liquid Fire over the top of the other 2. So I've been using that a lot for pushing teams, and it's been working quite well. How do you feel about that? Another thing that I'd like to...
That's a really good idea. Oops, sorry, some action going on first. Some spam hits going out on Gyrocopter, who puts out his Black King bar, but EJ is going to dive. Is he going to be able to get it? Doesn't look like it.
Nope, opting out. Good Ice Path again.
Catches out too.
And we've got...
Everyone falls back.
Yes, well right now we've got a Bounty Hunter inside... I mean, a Nake's inside a Bounty Hunter, so we could see something being made here. If they can catch one of those supports out with this...
Yeah, to your original point, Jakiro originally came into fashion in the metagame when pushing was all the rage as a part of a pushing lineup, so I think that it definitely has its place, but I think that Ice Path... Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't really get that much from leveling it up. There's a bit of damage, but... Yeah, I think probably the Liquid Fire is a better choice if you're going to put pressure on people.
Yeah, even when I'm leveling up Ice Path, I only ever get 1 level in Dual Breath. Oh, here we go, next bomb on the Nature's Prophet, so much damage, can they stop him? Yes! Boom! So much damage before he even thinks about teleporting out. And same thing on the Night Stalker, but he is going to get away as there's no Shuriken Toss left on the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, the Dire is definitely going to have to start doing some split pushing soon, or else the momentum of the game is just going to get away from them.
That is true. Speaking of momentum, taking a quick look at the graphs, the gold is still in the Dire's favour. The XP is way in the Radiant's favour. But, yeah, the XP is way in the Radiant's favour, but the gold is, yeah, still only just in the Dire's favour. So, I think that could be the Midas on the Nature's Prophet. I don't know.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet is a very strong farming hero.
That is true.
Leading the CS at the moment.
Ah, yes. But yeah, the track gold from the Bounty Hunter will start counteracting that when the Radiant team get more kills up. Oh!
Night Stalker gonna be caught out by the next bomb. Yes.
And Lion missed that stun. Good Ice Path following it up though. Rubik stole the stun, catching 2 heroes out, and the Bounty Hunter dies. The Lifestealer is sneaking away, well, trying to sneak away behind 5 heroes. Good Ice Path catching 4 heroes there, and with the teleport away, but no stun from the Rubik, and the Jakiro goes down. Sacrificial lamb for letting the Lifestealer get away. Pings on Roshan, so they're going to try and snake the Roshan while there's 3 Radiant heroes coming back to life. And I think they're going to get it. There's not a whole lot that the Radiant can do at the moment. Lots of pings are happening. They know that they're rushing, but I don't think that there's anything that they can do about it.
No, with 2 of them still down, I don't think they're going to have any time to stop this.
No, not at all. On the offside, the lifestealer is taking that opportunity to farm the ancient stacks nice and safely. So that's sort of the trade that they're getting from it, I think.
And it looks like he's going for a basher.
Yes, probably a basher straight into Abyssal Blade, I think. Getting that damage up, getting that stun, and really being able to disable heroes like the Night Stalker, and the bash will be going through the Black King bar on the Gyrocopter, so I think it's a good choice of item.
Definitely, but I think the decider here is unfortunately going to be how well Lifestealer is going to be able to do. I think the team might be relying on his performance a little bit too much. Whereas, say, the Dire can rely on either Gyrocopter or the split push from Nature's Prophet, or even though he's falling a bit far behind, Night Stalker could still come back.
Boom!
Meanwhile, I'm missing action.
That's alright, I caught the tail end of that one. There was a bunch of heroes just waiting off in the forest, and Tinker teleported in to do some push, and as soon as he teleported in, 3 heroes jumped straight on him and just murdered him, basically, before he got away.
And it looks like Keeper of the Light's going a Necro, so they're definitely going to start pushing a lot more, I think, as we head into the late game.
Yes, looking for some serious push. There's teleports to the top tower, so the Radiant are gonna try and save top tower, but completely letting the bottom tower going down while trying to trade the mid. Teleports are coming back in on the mid tower though. Bounty Hunter's caught out by a bit of Sprout, taking a bit of damage from the Nature's Prophet, but nothing serious. 2 heroes, the Gyrocopter as well as the Rubik, catching out the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is in a seriously bad way. And Night Stalker's coming in, going to pick up this, make it really scary for the Lion. A Rocket's coming in on him, as well as a Sprout, so I think this Lion's going to go down. Not a whole lot he can do. Night Stalker gets the last hit with Void there.
And Jakiro just making it out.
Only just getting away with that teleport. But we've got a 5-man push. Here's that serious push going on here. Pushing into a Martial Machines, but I don't think that's worrying them too much. They are doing a lot of damage to that tower. Keeper of Light did a bit of an odd Illuminate off to an angle, but that's alright. They don't really need it too much. That March of the Machines damage is starting to stack up, so they've decided to go behind the tower and go straight for the Tinker. Did use his... does get away with the teleport. Lifestealer's coming in, doing a lot of damage, has caught the Gyrocopter with his stun, and is doing... still on full life. Somebody's... Nature's Prophet's coming in from behind, picking up the kill on the Jakiro, and right now Lifestealer's in a seriously dangerous situation. Big zap on top of the Gyrocopter with a follow-up stun. They do pop the Aegis, and they do get the kill on the Night Stalker, as well as the Nature's Prophet, and then Gyrocopter comes back to life with the Aegis. Buybacks happening as well. Gyrocopter is in... no, he's fairly safe, pops the Manta Style and gets away. Bounty Hunter gets sprouted, as well as Orchids with the dust popped on top of him. Lifesteal uses that buyback, comes straight back in. Nature's Prophet uses his Shadow Blade, and they do get away. I'm good, I swear. All the action. God, the Martial Machines are not doing very much at stopping those pushes. I think that's really what they're relying on to stop the push, and it's not doing enough damage at all.
No, especially with a mechanism just healing up as soon as it needs to.
Yes, with the mechanism, and I think especially with Null Field from the Rubik, I think that is sort of dispersing a lot of the damage from March of the Machines.
They're unable to break the base, which is the important thing for the Radiant.
That
Still
is
buying
true.
them time to come back.
Getting that, once they get that, if the Lifesteal is able to get that Abyssal Blade up, I think that will help a lot. And right now, Keeper of Light's taking a lot of damage. Tinker threw 3 nukes on top of him, didn't quite catch him out. Lots of pings happening here. I think they're looking to bait with this little lifesteal here, illusion. The Dire team don't take the bait though. With Bounty Hunter Nace Bomb was looking to come in from behind. Got picked up by the tower though, so that wasn't quite successful.
I'm not sure if he was trying to bait there and got caught out by the tower, or he was purposely caught out by the tower to try and bait them.
Yeah, I think, because I saw that illusion run in, so I think they were trying to bait with the illusion and then snag a support from behind, but it didn't quite work, so...
Some pings coming out though on the bounty hunter. They're going to try and go for him. They're looking for something.
Yeah, they've got 4 heroes grouped up with the Keeper of Light. What's the Keeper of Light doing? Just sort of wandering around the tower. But they have 4 heroes grouped up mid. They were looking for something, but I don't think they could find anything. They don't have... Now they have an Observer Ward up here, the Dire team, so they will be able to see when the Lifestealer goes to farm those Ancients. And they do have a ward up there as well. The Radiant Ward did see them put that one up, so I think that will be dewarded fairly quickly. Although, Keeper of Light's coming in, dewarding straight after them, so they take out that Radiant Ward.
Just want to mention Demon Edge up on the Gyrocopter now, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage with that flak cannon.
Alright then, got some serious damage behind him now. He's sort of gone survivability. Both Black King Bar and Mantis Star give you a fair bit of survivability, but they don't actually give you a lot of damage compared to other items. So getting that getting that Demon Edge up will really start to increase the damage output from the Gyrocopter.
Presumably going to be built into a BKB. Sorry, MKB.
MKB, yes. I feel that he will be going MKB. They have that laser, which gives them the 100% miss chance for 3 seconds, so I think it will be to counter that one.
It looks like they're just trying to search for an opportunity to catch a hero out before they try to break the base.
It is a difficult team to push into. They do have the Tinker and the Jakiro for that real push stopping power, and they have the Lion there as well with the AoE stun, so it is a difficult team to push into, even with heroes like Nature's Prophet, Keeper of the Light, Gyrocopter. They might have this opportunity on the top lane. Lifestealer is going up against the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet's doing a lot more damage than Lifestealer expected. And a Hex coming in from the Lion. They do pick up the kill. I feel that Finger of Death was a bit of a waste on top of the Nature's Prophet. He was one hit from going down. And now it's like 100 seconds on cooldown.
Lion players.
Those Lions, those Lenas, those Zeus players, they're just out to steal all your kills, I swear. And anyone who buys a Dagon.
That's what they're for, isn't it?
Exactly. They should be just renamed to the Kill Stealing Stick or something like that. Speaking of which, the Tinker has gone a Dagon. Pings happening here, so the bounty hunter's sort of wandering around looking to catch someone out, maybe looking... they see this stacked ancient camp. I think they saw that stacked ancient camp, which is what Tinker's trying to do. He's trying to farm those ancients out from under them. Gyrocopter's coming in here, cleaning it up, and he does get three ancients. Tinker did get to pick up 1 ancient kill though.
I feel like Tinker definitely should have gone maybe a Ginsu's here rather than a Dagon.
I'm
Maybe
thinking the same thing. They do need a bit more disable up on their team. They have lots of burst damage from the Nakes and the Bounty Hunter and the Lion's ultimate, and even the Tinker as well, the laser and the heat-sinking missiles. I do feel that they need more disable on their team. It is something that they're lacking. They're pretty much relying on the Lion for disables at the moment.
As well as that, he's a little bit lacking on mana regeneration. He's having to teleport back to base fairly often. So the Ginsu's would give him a lot of mana regeneration to keep spamming his spells in the middle of a fight as well.
That is true. He won't...
Top looks like they're searching for a kill.
What's happening here? Tinker's caught completely out. Oh! Almost teleports away and then gets picked off by the Fade Bolt from Rubik. Bounty Hunter and...
Prophet almost killed from behind.
Almost killed from behind. Yes, Bounty Hunter and Nakes are looking for a Nakes bomb going here on someone. They have the track on the Keeper of the Light. But they are sneaking away. They're heading out of the jungle now. Roshan is up in a moment, so I wonder if they know that that's up soon. Lifestealer's going to farm these Ancients though. Quick check on Roshan. 10 seconds out. Bounty Hunter wanders away just before he spawns. Oh no, he's got another minute. My bad. I'm still... Ah yeah, I see how the clock works now. The clock works now.
It's a bit complicated.
God, those clocks, they're
Those
difficult
numbers.
things. Can't read it, that's not English. But big push going here with Nature's Prophets, Treants and everything. We've got all 5 heroes absolutely demolish the top tower. Necronomicon Warriors coming in as well. Just adding to that serious push power. Lifesteal has teleported in, looking to hopefully stop it. I think they have. They've scared the heroes away. They've scared the DotA team away. So they did successfully defend that push.
Nature's Prophet moved mid to try and defend the tower, which I think was probably a mistake there.
Hmm.
The tower's on half health and it was only being attacked by creeps, so I think putting pressure on the tier 3s was much more important.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. I think staying bottom and really putting the pressure up there would have, yeah, would have been a much better option than teleporting back and defending that tower. That sheep is awesome. What is it? It's chicken. It's not a sheep. I'm looking at the courier.
Oh,
Chicken
that's
with
Cluckles
rocket.
the Brave.
That's awesome. I've never seen that one before.
He's one of the newer ones.
Okay, that's cool because I can
Looks like
actually.
he's got an unusual effect.
He's got a rocket on him, and he's dropping feathers.
Yeah.
But yes, it looks like he does have an unusual effect because he's dropping little black speckles on him as well. So, that's cool. I want a chicken because then I could say put things on the chicken like I normally do. I never say courier in Dota 2. I always say chicken. Dota 1 references.
Crow, bottle crow, all that sort of stuff. Recrow.
Yeah. All those Dota 1 things.
No one knows what you mean.
Exactly. So I need a
What are you
chicken.
talking about, Ginsus and Furion?
The Stygian's another one. I say Stygian a lot instead of Desolator, and people are like, what?
I can't totally out of field and figure names. I'm like, use your invis knife. I mean, Shadowblade.
That thing. Yeah, Lothars, that's another one. You go, use your Lothars!
Yeah.
What? They do have the Sentry Ward here, which is spotting the bounty hunters trying to get a Nake's bomb off. They do get the Roshan reasonably unmolested, but they're going in after him. They're running in now. I feel that this is a bad choice, but they're going in. Clockwork and Nature's Prophets doing some damage to the supports behind, while 3 heroes, the Tinker, the Lifestealer, and the Bounty Hunter going straight after a bunch of heroes. Nature's Prophet has picked up and... wait, what? What happened there? I don't know. I'm confused anyway. Somebody goes down. Gyrocopter goes down. Right now, Lifestealer's in between 4 heroes. They don't manage to get the kill on the Nature's Prophet. He does teleport back, gets the kill on the Lifestealer. Oh, they did. He brought back, teleported back, and got the kill on the Lifestealer. And Bounty Hunter sneaks away on very, very little life. I feel...
Back even coming out on the Rubik.
On the Rubik as well. Okay, I missed that one. Ah, yes. But yeah, I feel that that whole fight was a poor choice on the Radiant's part. As soon as the Aegis was... Like, as soon as Roshan was killed and the Aegis was picked up, I don't think that the Radiant should have gone in. I think they didn't have anything to gain from that fight. They had all 5 heroes up against all 5 heroes, and they'd just got an Aegis, so they were in at a disadvantage and didn't really have that much to gain by fighting that fight. So I think they should have turned around.
I totally agree.
Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet's going to go down, taking lots of damage, and bang! As gets snapped by that Orchids as well as the level 2 Dagon. So there's Nature's Prophet's buyback. He's dead for a full 80 seconds now. Lots of pings are happening.
Like Kira's trying to catch someone out with an ice path, and he catches out. Oh, but caught out the Keeper of the Light there, but he's able to use Force Staff to escape.
Yes, nothing to follow up. Going on an illusion there. Tinker has picked up an Ethereal Blade, so it will be interesting to see how he chains his skills, because Ethereal Blade actually completely negates the damage from laser. So hopefully
I'm not 100% sure about this item choice.
Yeah, it's alright, it's fine. You just gotta make sure that you chain your skills correctly, because if you use Ethereal Blade and then laser, you don't get the damage from laser. So, really have to make sure that you chain your skills carefully. I would still, over both the Dagon as well as the Ethereal Blade, get a Sheep Stick. I would vote for a Sheep Stick after your Blink Dagger. Right now, Lion's taking a lot of damage. Good Ice Path catches out 2 heroes, and the March of the Machine straight over the top. Keeper Light goes down to the Tinker. And I may be
Using that
wrong.
Blink Dagger to great effect.
It was. I think the Night Stalker's chasing after the Bounty Hunter. Night Stalker has a gem. Lion ended the Gyrocopter's unstoppable streak as well, but Gyrocopter buys straight back. Rubik picks up a kill on Lion, and right now Jakira's in a really, really bad situation, but Tinker following up, doing lots of damage. Jakiro sneaking away on very little life. Bounty Hunter coming in, doing a lot of damage. Nature's Prophet teleports. No, uses his ultimate to get the kill there. Gem is dropped. Yes, the Gyrocopter does pick up the gem. Tinker's teleport gets cancelled. Nature's Prophet's coming in from behind. But nope, opted to not go for it and is teleporting home.
So once again, it looks like the fight probably went in the way of the Dire.
I think... Yes, I think so. Initially... Oh, I don't know, there was a fair bit going on in that fight. I think it did actually go in the Radiant's favour. But they did, like, especially the start. The start was massively in the Radiant's favour, but then I think they sort of stayed a little bit too long and they didn't run away effectively. They didn't, like, disengage effectively. And that's where the Dire picked up some kills, is when the Radiant was trying to get away after they made that initial dent.
It's a very hard thing to do. As soon as one of your friends gets caught out, you always, of course, want to save him. But sometimes you just have to let him go. It
is a difficult skill, realizing when one of your teammates is going to not make it through that fight, and they're going to be caught out by lots of heroes, and if you go in there and help, you're going to end up dying as well. It is a difficult skill to accept, especially if you're on the dying end. If you're the one who's going to die, saying, nope, leave me, I'm not going to make it, just get out. I think that is quite an advanced skill, recognizing those situations.
And so Nature's Prophet picks up with Scythe of Vice, so pretty soon everyone's going to have all 6 items, so I think they're going to have to make their move soon.
Yeah,
they still have a gold advantage.
That is true, they're going to be...
Do they have a gold advantage?
I don't know, I'll have a quick check. Still in the Dire's favour.
They do, but not much.
Yeah, not by heaps, it's only 2,500. The Radiant's experience is still a fair bit, it's 7,500 in the Radiant's favour, so... God, look at the last hits and denies of this game. It's massive. It's farm going all over the place.
Almost 400 up on the Nature's Prophet there.
Nature's Prophet is doing Nature's Prophet things with that Wrath of Nature and really getting those last hits up. So
he's even sold his Midas to make room for more items.
Yes, he's almost maxed out. So there's going to be a difficult choice to make there. I think so. Once Nature's Prophet is maxed out, do you continue spamming Wrath of Nature, because you're taking away farm from your team, but you're keeping the pressure up on the enemy team. So I'm not sure what you do there.
I think you should be doing that by pushing rather than by spamming it, because I mean neither of his carriers have all that much farm, so they definitely need the waves more than he does.
Yes, that is definitely true. Alright, some defense going on here. Gyrocopter heading, Lifestealer going straight up against the Gyrocopter, uses the stun from his Abyssal Blade but doesn't get it. Tinker comes in, uses that Ethereal Blade and takes massive damage from the rest of the team. Call down straight on top of people, but they didn't catch anyone out. Jakira's taking a bit of damage from Night Stalker. Night Stalker's caught out. The mid tower does go down, and the melee backs goes down as well. Tinker's going at it again, blinks in, tries that combo again, almost gets Gyrocopter. He's on very, very low life, and right now Nature's Prophet was in a bad way, but no, he uses that Shadow Blade. It's a good effect, gets away. Gem has dropped there. Will they be able to pick it up? So good. Oh, what's that? Rubik and the Night Stalker for Tinker and Jakiro. So that's a 2 for 2 with a tower and a barrack. So that was definitely in the Dire's favour.
Yeah, it's a foothold that I'm feeling is going to go all the way to the Ancient, and I think that the Radiant's definitely losing a lot of ground here and is going to struggle to come back at all. Yes,
it's going to... As you were saying before, they are putting a lot of, lot of their eggs in the lifestealer basket, and right now it's just not quite cutting it. The enemy team has a lot of disable. The like missed chances and the holds and the silences and the stuns are really doing wonders at shutting down the lifestealer. So
I'm surprised that Nightstalker hasn't tried for an Abyssal Blade, really.
that is true. And what's happening here? Lots of action happening in the middle lane. The Lion does go down to the Gyrocopter's flat cannon. The Nature's Prophet's on very low life, while the Bounty Hunter is caught out in a bad situation, has Dust, but does pop the Black King bar. He also has the Gem, so he really needs to get out of there. Doesn't want to be caught out at all. There's a Haste Rune. Opts to not go for it. The
level 3 Necros have true sight, so...
That is true. So, yep, using those Necros to good effect once the Bounty Hunter got away, and they did deward that section of the river. Dewarding there was a ward in the Radiance base there, so they dewarded that using making use of the gem.
Cheeky ward. And now just falling back to farm a bit before they try again.
Well, yeah, I feel that what's the gold looking at? Oh, it's a fair bit in the Dire's favour. It's 7,500 now. It's not massive for this point in the game, so it's still fairly even, especially since the XP is still 7,500 in the Radiant's favour. So I think it's sitting fairly even at this point. But Dire definitely have the map control right now. So I think they could, if they wanted to, they could take like the next 6 minutes or so, yeah, next couple of minutes, and sort of try and zone out the Radiant team.
Tinker being caught out here, is thrown back, he uses his Ghost Scepter, which is it going to be enough to save him? No, it doesn't look like it is.
Oh, Ghost Scepter again!
Doing so much damage there.
Ghost Scepter was, like, they did use all their stuns and everything to, and it was going to get away, but Rubik stole March of the Machines. That was actually Rubik's March of the Machines going, not Tinker's, and it got the kill on him.
Oh. Yeah, we've seen a lot of good steals there from Rubik.
He's been playing well this match.
He stole a very good Finger of Death earlier.
Oh, I missed that one.
It was in a very big fight. I was like, who's got a Dargon? Oh, it's Rubik, okay.
Ah, one of those things. Defense on the bottom lane while they're doing a serious push on the top lane. So the heroes in the bottom lane are going to have to skedaddle quickly and get out there and really defend this. But I think they might be able to take this tower down quick enough. Macropie's going, not a very effective Macropier, only got a few creeps and a few heroes, needs to put it straight over the top of the tower. Tower's on very low life, Knife Stealer's coming in doing lots of damage to the Gyrocopter. Night Stalker's manning up and going right up against the Lifestealer. Lifestealer does go down, Night Stalker gets the kill. Call down straight on top of the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter does have his Black King bar though. Dust is popped. I think it just skimmed him, but he is way too far away to worry about. They do get the tower and the 2 barracks and 2 hero kills, so I think this is going to be good game in the Dire's favour. And there's GG called from the from one of the Radiant teams. So
gotta have majority vote.
that is true. I think it was just a polite GG as opposed to an actual GG, but
yeah, probably.
but yes, no real defenses being mounted here. Zap on top of one of the illusions. Lion went for a Finger of Death, completely missed the wrong hero, the correct hero, got an illusion. Macropie is defending, doing a lot of damage to those creeps, but they need to do so much more damage. And that's 2 barracks, and they're going to back off, probably pick up the Roshan, I think. Pings are happening on the Roshan. Level 3 Necronomicon on the Nature's Prophet. Gonna get this Roshan, and then go in for a final push, I think. I felt that they could have kept fighting that if they wanted to. None of the heroes are really, like, particularly in a bad way at the moment. So I think that they could have happily kept pushing, got that bottom tower, especially, they did get the bottom tower, but get those 2 racks, especially while that Lifestealer is dead. Night Stalker has picked up a Dagon.
At this stage in the game though, if you die and don't have a buyback, then the Radiant team could easily push to win in 60 seconds.
That is true. They could just go straight up the mid, especially with the lifestealer with that assault cuirass taking away the tower's armor. They could shred some towers and go for the GG really quickly.
So I think playing safe, maybe not as fun, but probably sensible here.
That is true. Well, I don't know if playing safe, because Night Stalker has bought a Dagon.
Oh, it's gone.
I think it's on the courier at the moment. Flying it in.
Then
God.
you're gonna buy it, the courier some mana.
Well, I really hope that somebody snakes the kill on the courier as it's coming in. The bounty hunter just wanders around and picks up the kill. Yep, one moment, I'm just getting a few messages. Fight's happening on the mid lane. I'll finish this fight and then I'll deal with this thing. So,
no,
yep, go ahead.
Alright, so it looks like no, they're going to concentrate more on the towers. Some spam coming out. Callout goes down, but does not do very much damage at all. Gyrocopter just taking a finger of death to the face. Does not work out very well for him. And now the barracks are almost down. Nature's Prophet moves off. Macropire comes out, and everyone just scatters. And the barracks goes down. That is all 3 barracks. We now have mega creeps. Gyrocopter, desperate to get a kill here on Keeper of the Light, but it's just not going to happen. Damage is too much. Bounty Hunter sneaking around, just trying to do some damage, but not able to do enough. Nature's Prophet trying to run, but he is tracked. Gyrocopter blinking in, trying to finish off these last 3 heroes who are on such low health. Oh, and he's able to take out Night Stalker, able to take out Rubik. The Night Stalker's right back there with his Aegis. Ghost Scepter comes out, and the damage is just too much. Yep, he's gonna go down. So overextending a little bit perhaps there.
I did. That was really entertaining. I only missed the start of that, but you were on a roll, so I let you go. I managed to catch all the action. That was an amazing fight. That was a team wipe for the Radiant team, but a base wipe. I mean, a team wipe for the Dire team, but a base wipe for the Radiant team.
Yeah, it came perhaps a little bit too late to make any change to the game, I think.
Yeah, I don't think the Radiant are going to be able to do that push straight up the mid that we were just talking about. Especially not without the lifestealer.
No, probably not. I think... oh no. Yeah, most people don't buy back, so... But Nature's Prophet is back, so he could easily just teleport in and take the Ancient if he wanted to.
He was looking for a backdoor. They teleported in. I think he was just trying to psych them out. Nope, did go. Boom, did go for the backdoor, but oh, massive damage coming out from everywhere. What happened there? Somebody killed the Necronomicon warrior, doing so much damage, and Gyrocopter's trying to sneak away. He does get away. So much creeps. Bounty Hunter almost dying to killing the red Necronomicon creep there.
Yeah, they do 400 damage, so if you're not expecting it, it can be deadly. Looks like Lifestealer almost catching out the Gyrocopter, who's going to teleport away safely.
That was a fantastic juke by the Gyrocopter there. Great work. Lifestealer just infested one of these creeps to safely get out of that. Oh, catching out the Keeper of Light, doing so much damage. Came out of that infest and slaughtered the Keeper of Light before he even had any chance to react. Night Stalker did pop the Black King bar and was able to get away. This, hold out, go creeps. Creeps are doing, it's so close. Come on. Come on, Radiant team, you can hold.
Lion just melting before those mega creeps.
Oh, they do so much damage. Their melee creeps do 100 damage a hit. Holy shit! I knew it was a lot. I didn't know it was that much.
And Radiant doing 133.
Here we go. Oh, fortify!
Fighting to the very end.
Oh, they really, really want to hold this. They just can't, they don't do enough damage. Call down, Gyrocopter's coming in, doing so much damage. Lion managed to sneak away with the Ghost Scepter, but does die to the Night Stalker's Void. And there we go. That is a GG. That was a massive game. Thank you so much for casting that with me, Cheewilly.
Always a pleasure, Project. Or Swift. Probably Swift would be more sensible.
Swift works fine. That was fantastic. That was great and enjoyable. I'm going to host another lobby. Thank you again for casting, and I'll catch you around. Hi, Cheewilly stream.
Hey guys.
Hi. Alright, this is Project Swift signing.